Jai Jai Shri Radha, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Yamuna Dham, Jai Giri Govardhan. We are meditating on the shlokas of Vrindavan Mahimaamrit, which is the glories of Vrindavan. And in this shlokas, Srila Prabodhanand Saraswati, the author, is taking us through various moods, giving us the importance of Vrindavan. And then today, what we are going to read, he is introducing us to the Sakhis of Vrindavan, how they look, how they meditate. Because the Upasana that is being discussed here is called Rasopasana of Vrindavan, wherein we are the maid attendants of Radharani. So every shloka is giving us some insights of what has to be done. Till now, we have done shloka number 70 from the second chapter. Now we will be reading the further shlokas from the same chapter, Dvitiya Shatak, shlok number 71 onwards. Last time we meditated upon how the Sakhis are, what service they are doing. Let the mind always meditate on this beautiful young divine couple whose youthfulness never stops, it goes on increasing new and new. So let our mind be always hovering around this beautiful couple in some solitary forest of Vrindavan. And with that, he went in a mood saying, do not get carried away by the worldly, materialistic objects which are just temporary. Do not get carried away by women of the world. Make up your mind to be always staying in Vrindavan. Now the same mood continues in shlok number 71, where he says, Paradara vittaharishu satyapadeshe mahapraharishu cha nahi vrindavanavasishu dosham pashyanti chidghaneshu dhiraha. Those who are in Vrindavan, who actually love Vrindavan, those who are saintly, those who are really learned, do not find any faults in Vrindavan. Even if the residents of Vrindavan are violent hoodlums in disguise, or they are rogues, or they are thieves, or they plunder somebody's money, but still they are in Vrindavan. So somebody who is a saintly person will not find fault in Vrindavan. Because the reason being, when you are in Vrindavan, your bhava, your emotion, your feelings should be all immersed into the thoughts of Radha Krishna. You have to think of the Sakhis, you have to think of Radha Krishna. You are not supposed to think of worldly business over there. So that's why he says a sane person, a learned person, he is not disturbed by whatever is happening around. He is just immersed in the glories of Vrindavan, even if the residents may not be very good. Vrinda kanana kanane subhakatana stauti yatvam sada. O Vrindavan, is there any auspiciousness for one who does not praise you? In his voice, Kim tad deham apasya geham mamatam yannat nyasaste. What kind of body of that person will be who is not abandoning his attachment from his home and live, who is not leaving everything and coming and living within your borders? What's the use of this body if it is not living in Vrindavan? Kim tat paurusham orasam cha tanayam vikriyanathiyate. That person is goalless, who does not have a goal, to leave all his attachment to his son or to his home or to his wife and then come to Vrindavan. Yena tatvatvita sa khalu ko yaste trinam nashrayat. Those who do not understand your tattva, those who do not understand your essence, O Vrindavan, is not their life a waste? If somebody really knows the truth, will he not come to Vrindavan and take a shelter of a blade of grass of Vrindavan? Vrindaranyam ananya bhavarasika Shri Radhika nagare Vaidagdi rasasargare नवांगाइक खेला करे राधाया क्षण कोपकातर तरे तदभ्रुविला सांकुशा कृष्टात्म इंद्रिय सर्वगात्र उरुभिर्विघ्नैर चाल्यश्रये. Those who know the truth of Vrindavan, they definitely know that there is this charming young man who is living, who has an unalloyed love for the queen of Vrindavan, who is Radharani. His name is Krishna. He is an ocean of nectar. He is an expert in everything. And he is the greatest enjoyer, enjoying new, fresh pastimes, transcendental amorous pastimes in Vrindavan. Sometimes Radharani gets angry at him, but yet Krishna's heart, Krishna's senses, and Krishna's limbs are all caught up by the hook of the playful movements of Radharani's eyebrows. Prabodhanand Saraswati says, I will be unmoved even if there are some great impediments in my life. I will not go away from Vrindavan. Let my mind meditate on this beautiful Krishna who is hooked to the eyebrows of Radharani. Let my mind also be hooked to this divine couple. Let me take the shelter of Vrindavan forest. मदन मोहन वक्त्र सुधा करे मुदित गोप वधु कुमुदा करे सरस राधिकाया परिचुंबते मम मनो नवकुंज विलंबिते. In the groves of Vrindavan, whenever Lord Krishna is seen somewhere, he appears like a new moon that has appeared in the blossoming forest of Vrindavan. And when this moon appears, in the night when the moon appears, the water lilies, they will just blossom. So when in the moon, so similarly, when this moon-like face of Krishna appears, this gopis, whose mind are like lotus flowers, lily flowers, they also get delighted. They also blossom. This beautiful moon-like face is kissed by Radharani. Let my mind be absorbed in meditating this beautiful moon-like face of Krishna, which is delighting all the gopis and which is being kissed by Radharani. निलयनाय निकुंज कुटीगतां वरसखीन् नयनगे एङ्गित सूचितां सुमिलितां हरिणां स्मर राधिकामनून चत परिरम्भित चुम्बितां. Now from here to 2-3 shlokas, he is describing a small little pastimes. So once it was night time and Krishna came in the forest. And yes, so when Krishna comes in the forest, it's all dark. But now Krishna is coming, even though he has a dark complexion, but Krishna is shining, beautiful. He's like the moon. And all the gopis looked at him and they were all happy. And then Krishna is asking, where is Radharani? I want to give her a surprise. So everybody's like, okay, Radharani is already in that grove, some grove. And Krishna is like, don't tell, I want to give a surprise. I want to give a surprise. So all the Sakhis are like, okay. So where is Radha? So all the Sakhis are like doing that attention. And they're pointing out to that direction where Radharani is there. And Shri Krishna is like, okay. And Shri Krishna, what he goes in another grove and he goes to Lalita Sakhi, gets a dress of a Sakhi and then dresses himself as a Sakhi. So now Krishna has become a Sakhi and then slowly he tiptoes into that grove where Radharani is waiting eagerly for Krishna to come. And Radharani is being served by one Sakhi. And here Krishna dressed as another gopi, dressed as another Sakhi enters the grove. And he starts talking so sweetly to Radharani. And Radharani is so captivated by this new gopi, new Sakhi. Who are you? And when Krishna is massaging her feet and is talking so sweetly, Krishna has covered his face half and Radharani is not able to see. But when he touches Radharani's feet, Radharani feels the touch is very known to me. But he talks so sweetly that Radharani is not able to catch. And suddenly after some time, The way he goes on talking and talking and talking and he's delighted. Radharani sees the goosebumps on his hands and then Radharani realizes, oh, this is Krishna who is disguised as a gopi and come to me. Radharani gets a little angry and then she gets angry at the other attendant. She's like, you knew all along that this is Krishna. Why did you hide from me? What is happening? Why are you guys playing like this to me? So all these little games. So Prabodhanand Saraswati says, this little pastimes, let it always come in my heart. Let me meditate on these beautiful pastimes that Radharani is shouting at her other attendant that you are knowing that this is Krishna disguised as Sakhi and coming and massaging my feet. Why did you hide from me? You are also my Sakhis. And Krishna is like, I'm sorry. I was just having fun. I wanted to serve you. All these loving exchanges are happening within the groves of Vrindavan. So here in Shlok number, it starts from 75, 76 and 77. This is what is happening. मदन कोटि मनोहर मूर्तिना नवलता भवनोदरवर्तिना प्रिय सखीमीश नंदितराधिकां स्मर बलाद रमितां प्रणयधिकां प्रियतमेन निज प्रिय किंकरी जनसुवेश धरेण पदाम्बुजं किमपि लालयता रमितां स्मरायाम अनुचरीं शिक्ति मथराधिकां. Disguised as maid servant, Lord Krishna massaged his beloved Radharani's lotus feet. Radha was so pleased at his service that he rebuked her regular gopi attendant for her relative incompetence. Let me meditate on Srimati Radharani in this way. Radharani is the life of Krishna. Let me meditate on Radharani in this way. Then he goes on saying, Ekaikanga chata bhir bharita dashadiga bhoga matyunma unmay dadayam premanandatmakabhir vidruta kanaka suddhabhaswara bhi kishoram tadham shyama chandro rasi rasavivasham केलीशिंजान भूषम भ्रश्यद वासत्रुटत स्रक स्फुरति रति मदान्य स्त्रपम कुंज सीमनी. Oh, he says, let me meditate on that Radha Krishna, who are always having these beautiful pastimes, who are very playful in the groves of Vrindavan. Their beauty is spreading in all the 10 directions. They have such beautiful limbs. Radharani shines like gold, molten gold. And there is this beautiful blue light also spreading in all the directions in Vrindavan. Krishna is like the moon. And both of these forms, the blue complexion and the golden complexion, both of these forms are maddened, are intoxicated because of the bliss of transcendental love. Their ornaments, they have put on themselves, are all shining and they have a little tinkle when they move in the transcendental pastimes. The garments that cover their form have now fallen, and the flowers by which they have decorated themselves have broken and scattered here and there because they are maddened with amorous passion. They feel no embarrassment anymore. Let my mind meditate on this couple maddened with love. Kalindagiri Nandini Tatakadamba Kunjodare Darena Nalinai Brahman Madhukara Diva Dhavatah Sa Krishna iti Krishnate Sharanamagate Smiti Vak Priya Supari Ramana Dati Mumoda Damodaraha. So he's meditating like this, and now another leela comes into his mind. He says, once upon a time, in one of the groves of Kadamba trees, Radharani was going. This Kadamba grove was near the Yamuna shore. And then suddenly, she sees there's a bumblebee that has come, and that bumblebee is wandering amongst the flowers. And Radharani is like, oh, it's the same black bee, please protect me from him. I take refuge in you. Oh Krishna, where are you? I take refuge in you. And then she goes and tightly embraces Lord Krishna because she wants to be saved from the bumblebee. And when she tightly embraces Shri Krishna, Krishna is feeling the transcendental bliss. Prabodhanand Saraswati Sakhi says, let my mind meditate on this beautiful pastimes where Radharani is scared of the little bumblebee and she goes and tightly embraces Krishna, and Krishna is feeling the ecstasy of the embrace. Let my mind be filled with this transcendental ecstasy. In this beautiful forest of Vrindavan, there are fragrant jasmine flowers which are blossoming everywhere. And in this jasmine grove, Radha and Krishna are sitting together. They are overwhelmed with transcendental mellows for each other. With transcendental love, they touch each other. And at one point, they get so ecstatic, they collect a lot of flowers. Now, this is one more pastime. They go into this Vrindavan, they collect a lot of flowers, and then they are making dresses for each other. They make flower dresses for each other, flower garments, flower ornaments for each other. And they put these ornaments to each other. So he says, Shri Vrindavipine Maha Parimal Protphulla Mallivane Shri Radha Murli Dharavati Raso Ullasanmita Sparshatah Asino Kusume Parasparav Purbhusham Vichitramu Kurvanti Rati Kautukena Vigamala Labdhan Vastau Bhaje. So they made these beautiful ornaments, they decorated each other's body, and then they were intoxicated with love. And in the course of their love, all these decorations became broken. So let me worship this Radha Krishna who are so mad for each other and who are enjoying this beautiful pastime of being decorated in jasmine flowers and then breaking them all away. Let me enjoy this. Let my mind be in this pastime and grows deeply. Then he goes, all these leelas are being enjoyed by the Sakhis. So let my mind be on the Sakhis of Vrindavan who are always around this Radha and Krishna. Shyamanandara Saika Sindhu Buditam Vrindavanadhishwarim Tatswanandara Sambudho Nirvadhau Magnam Chata Shyamalam Tadrika Prana Radha Vallabha Yuga Krida Lokonmadan Nandaikabdi Rasa Brahmata Nudhyodhyayami Statparaha. Let my mind be on the Sakhis. One time, Radharani came near Krishna and she was so overwhelmed looking at him. And there was a surge of emotions, loving emotions that came into Radharani. And because of those emotions, looking at the face of beautiful face, nectarian face of Shri Krishna, she was almost about to faint. The gopis are also looking at this young couple. So Krishna looks at Radharani. She is an abode of beauty. She is an ocean of beauty. Krishna is drowning in Radharani. And Radharani looks at Krishna. She is drowning in the beauty of Krishna, in the ocean of Krishna. And when these two are meeting each other, the Sakhis are also surrounding them, and the Sakhis are also drowning into them. The gopis' hearts and bodies also swim in the blissful nectar, nectarian ocean, and they of this divine couple's pastimes. This divine couple is billion times more precious to the gopis than even their own life. Let me meditate on all these Sakhis of Vrindavan who are meditating on Radha and Krishna. Nimeshe nimeshe mahadbhutam madonmad katam vahanmaham dvayameva nikunja mandale navagaurasit nagaram bhaje. Let me worship the fair and dark complexioned couple, divine couple, who moment after moment enjoy very wonderful festival of amorous, passionate pastimes in the forest groves. सिंचन्तो बालवल्ली द्रुममतिर् रुचिरं कुत्रचित् पाठयन्तो शारीकीरो क्वचित् क्वापि च शिखि मिथुनं ताण्डवं शिक्षन्तो पश्यन्तो क्वाप पूर्वागत सदनुचरि दर्शितं सत्कलौघं तो वृन्दावनेशि मम मनसि सदा खेलतां दिव्यलीलौ. Let my mind meditate on this couple. And what are this couple doing? Radha and Krishna, they are going into the groves of Vrindavan. And what do they do there? They are watering the vines and the trees of Vrindavan. They are teaching the male and the female parrots how to recite. They are teaching the peacock couple to dance. And there are different gopis who are coming who are painting. So they are going and looking all the paintings of the gopi maid servants and they are encouraging them. In this way, they are wonderfully appreciating everything in Vrindavan. So may my heart always be meditating on this beautiful couple who are roaming around in Vrindavan doing such beautiful pastimes. नवीन कली कोदगतिम कुसुमहास संशोभिनीम नवस्तव कमंडिताम नवमरंधाराम लताम तमाललत तरुसंगताम समवलोक्य वृंदावने पति श्रूमति विवलाम अदृत कापी मे स्वामिनिम. Once in Radharani was going in this grove and suddenly she happened to see all new vines sprouting here and there, and not only the vines are sprouting, she saw some new buds of flowers blossoming and all the flowers were smiling at her and the sprouts were decorated and there was honey streaming from the plants, and then she saw a vine embracing the tamal tree, and that's it. When my queen saw the vine embracing the tamal tree, she missed Krishna because she wanted to embrace Shri Krishna. And when she missed Shri Krishna, and Krishna was not there and she was missing, she was almost about to faint. And when she was about to faint, thank God there was this Gopi Sakhi who just went and she held Radharani and she supported her. Prabodhanand Saraswati says, may this playful pastime, may this beautiful pastime of Radharani getting so maddened in the love of Krishna that she missing Krishna so deeply, let this be in my heart forever. And then we'll end up with the last Shlok for today. Shuddhananda Sakai, Suddhananda Rasai Kavaridhi, Mahavarteshu Nityam Brahma, Nityascharavayo Vilasa Sushma, Madhuryun Milayat, Atyananda Madan Muhu, Pulikitam Nityat Sakhi Mandale, Shri Vrindavan Simni Dham Yuglam, Tadagaurani Lambhaje. Eternally carried by great whirlpools in the nectar ocean of pure transcendental bliss, displaying a great sweetness of eternal and wonderful beauty, pastimes, and youthfulness. They were always ecstatic. This beautiful divine couple who is dancing in the circle of gopis, this beautiful divine couple who have a splendid fair and blue color, this beautiful divine couple enjoying this transcendental pastimes in Vrindavan, may they forever stay in my heart. I worship them. So this were till 85, the meditation. We'll end it up here now. There are 15 more in this chapter to go, which we'll cover in the next video. Till then, may Vrindavan bless us and bless you all, that this transcendental pastimes eternally stay in your heart. Radhe Radhe, Jai Shri Krishna.